This Fortnite Creative map has players, a solid thumbnail, and a promise that could either be amazing or complete bait. So today we're finding out if it's trash or does it pass. And mind you, we're going to be respectful of the creator throughout the whole process. I'm rating the first impression, gameplay, creativity, replay value, and whether I'd actually send it to my group chat to play with my friends.
Go, dude!
And before the final verdict, we'll do a quick inventory check. One thing to add to your real-life inventory.
Yeah, you know the vibe. The vibe. Trash or pass will last.
This is what I thought I was getting, but what I actually got was something much different. Okay, so once you jump into the game lobby, you'll see these upgrade tables, and they let you level up your character, weapons, and lightsaber throughout the game. The more you play, the more you upgrade, and the better rarity rewards you unlock in the game. You can also buy healing items, explosives, and different perks and powers that help you survive later levels. Plus, when you finish a gameplay session, all of your progression is saved so you can keep coming back and picking up where you left off. Dude, that is so exciting, bro. All of that comes together to create a really addicting progression system where the longer you survive, the stronger your character starts to feel. So as we can tell from the lobby here, it looks pretty cool. Just first impression, very positive. And it is prompting us to head straight in here. And top right says fight the guard. So we have to go in here and we have to fight the guard. So it's going to give us an option for weapons here. Let's go ahead and we'll do this guy here, the wrecked revolver. Boom. Got him. All right. There's more. Oh, yeah. That blaster is awesome. Oop, took some damage there. So every time you eliminate all the bots on a level, the next level opens up and you get to choose a reward before moving on. I like this because it made each level feel like it actually mattered. You're not just clearing bots for no reason, but every completed level gives you something new to help you keep going. It also adds a little strategy, which I'll get to in just a second, because before you move forward, you have to decide which reward is going to help you the most in the next fight. We're going to try to protect ourselves now. I would say this definitely passes the 10-minute mark of is this fun. Got good gameplay, it's smooth. This boss seems a little harder to eliminate than last time. Each time I go through a level, I can get more items. At first, I was just picking random rewards, but then it clicked. This map is all about momentum. Clear the level, stack gold, use that gold to buy better rewards, deal more damage, earn even more gold, and start flying through the map faster and faster. Once I figured all that out, the Star Wars blasters became my go-to weapons. Since you don't have to manually reload them, I could drain one blaster, swap to the next, and keep the pressure going. Other weapons definitely work, but the blasters made everything feel faster and smoother. This map is actually really fun to play. It's playable solo, but it's tough by yourself. With friends, this would be way more fun because you can clear levels together, stack gold faster, and actually have good conversations while you grind. Plus, it's public, so you can also team up with random players, which I did, and I'll show you that full run through here in just a couple moments, because it made a huge difference. I ended up playing this map non-stop for 3 hours, and the time flew by. So, for replay value and the group chat test, this one is looking really strong. Okay, before I give you my ranking of this map, we're doing something I call an inventory check. In Fortnite, your inventory is what you carry into the fight. Your weapons, your heals, your builds, all of that. But in real life, your inventory is the stuff you carry into your everyday battles, your everyday life. Anything from your mindset, wisdom, friendships, habits, and if you're like me, your trust in God. So in every video, I want to give you one thing to add to your real life inventory, something that can help you after you log off. And today, the thing I want to add to you is this. Don't try to do life alone. When I first started this map, I kept dying because I was trying to run it solo. It was definitely frustrating, it was slow, and honestly, I almost gave up after like 5 minutes. But once I joined a public match and started working with another player, everything changed, honestly. The levels got easier, we made progress faster, and the map became way more fun. And honestly, that's a lot like life. Sometimes we quit early, not because the thing is impossible, but because we're trying to carry it by ourselves. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 4 that two are better than one, because if one falls, the other can help him up. God did not design us to walk through life alone. We need people, we need community, and more than anything, we need Him. So if you're in a hard season, don't just assume it's time to quit. Maybe it's time to stop running solo. Okay, and with that, my final verdict. Okay, so the way that we score this is 1 to 5, 1 being lowest, 5 being highest. For first impression, I'm going to give this a 5. The game loaded smoothly, quickly, the lobby was nice, and I figured out what to do pretty easily. The only thing that was interesting is that this game mode really did not match the thumbnail. The thumbnail makes it look like you're going to be on this open map just killing a bunch of NPCs, but it definitely over-delivered on its promise. So I give it a 5. When it comes to gameplay, I'm going to give this a 4. The game was fun within the first several minutes. There were clear objectives. I knew how to move through each levels. It kept me moving forward. Mechanics were smooth. The pacing was good. Wasn't too much waiting. Okay, so for creativity, I'm going to give this a 3. It was fairly unique. I felt like I'd played similar things like this before, but this was definitely a fun map to play. And you could definitely tell that the developer worked a long time creating this map. So I think a 3 is a fair shot. Okay, so for replay value, I definitely would give this a 4. I would definitely play this again tomorrow. I played it for 3 hours today. I don't know if it's a game mode that I would play for the next 3 to 5 months, but I could definitely see myself grinding it with some friends on Friday nights after work. Okay, time for the group chat test. I'm gonna give this a 3. So I would definitely send this to my friends. I don't know if this would be something that my friends would play with me for a long time. I do think they would enjoy it initially, but I don't know if it's something that they would want to play time and time again over the next several weeks. However, I did find this really fun to play with other people, but if I'm talking specifically about my friends in a group text, yeah, I would give it a 3. Okay, if we add up all the scores, we get a total of 19 points. And this is a pass for this map. It's definitely worth your time. Try to grab some friends and play it, and make sure to level up and earn that gold. So instead of showing the entire playthrough, here's a quick look at one of our runs so you can get a feel for how the gameplay actually flows. Let's go, dude! Let's go, dude. Area 22. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get some health. Major. this is better. This is crazy that I did that. He can keep rezzing me. They aren't shooting us. They're not shooting us. They just have swords.
And that's been trash or pass with lies. Trash or pass with lies. Say it loud, let it drag. Trash or pass with lies. Put that on the last page. Put that in the bag. If it hit. If it missed, then lag. And that's been trash or pass with lies. That's been trash or pass with lies. 8 more time for the tag. And that's been trash or pass with lies.
So YouTube thinks you'll like this video? Check it out. And don't forget to subscribe. And let me know which map should I try out next.